And next thing is Mojo Rawley versus No Way Jose. So I get Mojo Rawley used to have like the same motif as No Way Jose, just like all hyped up and happy and dancing and all that stuff. Mojo went in full on just fight. He gave all of his fight to No Way Jose. No Way Jose got some offense in there, but Mojo really dominated it. And he ended up winning with a fireman's carry drop. Renee interviewed him after the match, and he said, "I am not about hype anymore. Now I'm just about staying focused." And then he left the ring. So if you're about staying focused, that's helping you, so that's good. Okay, then another Sasha and Bayley moment. Sasha has her bag. She puts her bags into her car. She's getting in the back of her car. She's getting in to leave, probably go to a hotel or something. You know, she's leaving the arena. Bayley, she has a bottle of water in her hand or something, but she just comes up behind her and is like, "Okay, I am not finished with you. We have to talk about this." And Sasha's like, "You know what? I'm finished with you. I'm finished helping you, and I'm finished being your friend." And then she gets in the car and slams the door and starts the motor and everything. And Bayley's just like, "Come on, open the door. Roll down your window. Come on, we gotta talk about this." And the door's like locked, but Bayley's trying to open it. And Sasha just drives. And as she's driving away, Bayley gets mad and throws the water bottle at the back of the car. And it's like, I mean, I feel bad for Bayley. Like, I really do. Like, she loves Sasha. Sasha was her friend since they were like the 4 horsewomen in NXT. Like, that's her best friend. Like, she thought they were like best friends. And so she doesn't understand what's going on. She can't comprehend it. And so she's upset. And it's like, you have every right to be. Like, I'm sorry. But it was starting to get to a point where it was like, you really, just quit following her, okay? It's not good. And then Elias had his little concert. He was saying about how he lost to Seth, but he still wanted Seth to say, "What would Elias do?" It was a weird song. It's like, Elias, he had that little song thing, and it was just like, okay, yeah. I didn't know what to think about that one, honestly. And then Seth had an interview backstage where Renee said, like, it's part of the reason why you lost because, like, you had been in a match at Money in the Bank just, like, last night, so you weren't on your game or something. Was that in... Seth said, "I'm not making any excuses. I lost my belt. I lost the championship belt. I'm not making any excuses for it. I lost." But he said, "I will be embarking my rematch clause against Dolph Ziggler next week." And also he's like, Drew wasn't upset. He didn't like the fact that Drew was out there and that Drew helped him basically like cause a distraction that gave Dolph an advantage. He didn't like that, but it's what it was. He lost. He knows that, and he wasn't going to make excuses for it. He just said, "I'm going to challenge Dolph to a rematch next week so I can get my title back." And that was cool. It's like, this ain't special. It's just something to look forward to for next week. And now the main event. Finn and Braun versus Constable, Corbin, and Kevin. Some things about this bothered me. One was Kevin was he wasn't in a condition to compete. Every single time he did a move, it hurt him more than the guy. And it's like, I just felt bad. And also, I was just annoyed by the fact that, I'm like, couldn't Corbin at least go out in ring gear or something? Like, he went out in a suit. And then when he started to get mad, he took off his vest. I'm like, wow, take off your vest. Yeah, that's great. Okay. But there was a lot of fight. It was back and forth a lot. It was great. Kevin got some offense in with Braun. Corbin, literally, since he looked afraid, faced his fears and fought Braun. And Finn, toward the end, like, Kevin got on Braun's bad side, definitely, because Braun ran Kevin through a barricade, but got him more than Kevin, I think, actually. But Finn and Corbin were in the ring. There were a few close calls, and then Corbin ended up hitting the short arm end of days on Finn, and he won for himself and Kevin. And the show just ended with him celebrating up the ramp because, Kevin was probably still laying there after what happened with the barricade. So overall, the Raw was pretty good. Like, I loved it. It had its highs and lows, but it was a good show, and I can't wait to see what goes on next week. And I'm really excited to see what goes on SmackDown Live tonight. And so I will have a live reaction for SmackDown Live coming next. So until then, see ya.